it's Magenta. So please ignore the fact that I have a fake nail on it that doesn't even cover up the entire nail. And that's because my nail looks like crap right now. So yeah. Anyway, today I decided I wanted to do a different video. So I wanted to show you guys all of my LPS customs since I love customizing. It is so fun. I'm not the best, but I think my customs are pretty decent, so I decided today I will show you them all, starting with my first ones and ending with my most recent ones. So yeah, let's get started. So the first one that I ever made was this demon mouse, and yes, he is really fuzzy and hairy and gross, and the paint is chipping. I used him in my series that I made a very long time ago when I first started this channel, and you can find those videos if you scroll all the way down in my channel. So this is basically the same thing, except the paint job is actually worse. And yeah, this one was also used in that series, but yeah, my nail keeps falling off. I'm sorry. Yep, terrible, gross, done. This is the next one, and actually it's not orange, it's pink. And now, some of you are probably thinking, wait, you said your customs were decent. Yes, this is not one of my decent ones. This is one of my first, full painted custom that wasn't the demon, so I made it with nail polish, and it's pink, not orange, but it just looks orange. And, yeah, so that's all I have to say about this one. It's terrible, so yeah. Then I have another nail polish custom. This one's not as bad as the other one, but it's still not very good. This one actually did the eyes, which is pretty good for me because I don't do the eyes. I didn't do the eyes for a while, and then I started doing them, so yeah, I don't like this one at all. It's not, well, this one's worse, so yep. Alright, so this is when I started to care a little bit more about my customs. So this one is my Eyeless Jack custom. Eyeless Jack is a creepy pasta, if you didn't know already. So he's not the right shade of blue. Yeah, and his paint job isn't that good. I don't know what these marks are on him, but yeah, I did make him with acrylic paint. He was, I think, one of my first customs I did with acrylic paint, but he was sealed with clear nail polish, which is not good, so yeah. He's okay. I don't like the shade of blue on him, but I'm not gonna redo it, so yeah. So next is the first of, I think I made 3 Five Nights at Freddy's customs. I'm pretty sure I did. Here's the first of it, Chica. My favorite character is Chica, but I'd like to say I'm not really into Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. I used to be, but I only played the first and second games, and I didn't play any other of the rest of the games. So, nor did I watch anyone play on YouTube. So, I'm not very much into it, but it's kind of cool, I guess. So I made this custom of Chica, and it says "Let's eat" on her bib, and she's not very good. The back of her head is not painted well at all. Oops, sorry. Let me just. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, the paint job on her back of her head, her eyes are really uneven and weird. And I don't really like her, but again, I'm not going to repaint her, so yeah. If I was going to repaint her, well, I'll just do another one of her instead of repainting her. This one is, her name's Spirit. I made her, she took me forever, and this custom and all the customs before, I did not have real brushes, so I painted with, sponge brushes and, what are they called? Pencils, colored pencils. I would do the eyes with colored pencils. But I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I don't think she's that bad for doing it without brushes, but she took me forever and she's still not the best. So yeah, that's her. Alright, so the next one is this fish. who, I hate this fish. Like, it's terrifying to me. It's a splatter custom, but it's like not a good one, so yeah. He's not supposed to have blue eyes. He's supposed to have lavender eyes, but my sister took a Sharpie and drew over her eyes, or whatever, this fish's eyes. Okay, by the way, I was very mad about that, because I was like, what? Okay. And this paint job's on this is terrible, and I hate it, so that's over. Alright, so this is when I actually started to care a lot more, and I made my first custom that I cared about a lot, and I thought she turned out pretty good. And this is Whitney, and she is based off of the short hair cat number 5, the Siamese cat. And yeah, so I think she turned out okay. I mean, I do better. My customs that I paint now are a lot better than this one, but I think she's still pretty good for what I did at the time. And yeah, so I like her. Alright, then I made this superhero bear, and I like him, but the problem is when I was putting sealer on him, the sealer had like orange stuff in it from what was on the brush, and it got like all over him, so you can see there's a bunch of orange on him, and it's so annoying because he looked good before then. And I sculpted a little cape. He wasn't the first thing I used. I used clay on because I put clay on something else before, and then I just decided to add this on later. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty cute, and yep, so I like him. The next one is this little bear. This is based off of that corgi. My sister has a corgi. I don't even know what number it is, but that one corgi, you know what I'm talking about. And I like this one. It's pretty good. Not the back of the head isn't very good though. The eyes aren't very good, but other than that, I think the flower's pretty good for that. And yeah. Alright, so this chinchilla is the next one. I love this chinchilla. She is my like steampunky chinchilla because her ear is a gear, and I think it's really cool. And she's not that steampunk, but I think she's really cute. So I made her with like this bronze paint that my friend had, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And it looks more bronze in real life, but now it looks kind of orange. So I wonder if it has anything to do with the light. It does, look, now it looks kind of bronzy. But I like this lighting better. Okay, so yep, that's her. Alright, so then I made this custom. This is another Five Nights at Freddy's custom. This is the Purple Man. I love this custom actually. I think he's pretty cool. I like his smile, and I like the hat, even though it wasn't that good. This is the first thing I sculpted with clay. And I like how I sculpted the stuff on him. I think it's pretty cool. I put too much sealer on him though, so it looks really shiny, which is annoying, but yeah. And he's not actually this dark. He's like actually Purple Man colored in real life. So yep, I like him. Alright, so then I made this squirrel, and I named him Sam. Now, I actually filmed myself painting him, but then I deleted the footage because I didn't feel like posting it, so yeah, his name's Sam, and I really like him because all the shades of gray except the one that is his, like, this part was, like, mixed with other shades of stuff, which I think is really cool. And so, yeah, and I like the way I did his eyes because I did a different technique for the eyes for this one. And so, yeah, I really like him. I think he's pretty cool. Alright, so this is Whiskers, the turtle. I named Whiskers because I think that was cute. I thought that was cute. And come on, camera. So, as you can see, she's like this marbly paint pattern, which I think is really cool. And it took a while to make her, but she's so pretty, and I love it so much. I love her eyes, how I did the eyes, and I just love the marble part on her. It's so gorgeous. I might do more of these marble customs in the future, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that's Whiskers. Alright, so then I made this dragon custom, and he has mismatched horns, which I really love. about him, and he is really cool. I resculpted his tail and this part on the back and these horns. So originally this was the horn and I wanted to make another one to put on the side, but I couldn't do it, so I just gave him mismatched horns, and I think it's really cute. And I like his eyes, but they're not very good. Like, I like what I was going for, but it didn't really work that well. Yeah, I like him, but he's not very good. Alright, so the next custom I did was Piplup from Pokemon. And I love Piplup. He is like my favorite Pokemon. And so yes, the colors are not very accurate, but that's because I didn't have the right colors. So just ignore the part that the colors aren't very accurate. I love him. I think he turned out looking a little bit similar to Piplup. At least in my opinion, he does. And so yeah, I think he looks pretty cute. Minus the color accuracy, but yeah, the funny thing is right after I made him, I got like the right Piplup color, and I was so mad because I wasn't gonna redo it. Okay, so the next custom is my last Five Nights at Freddy's custom that I made, which would be Bonnie, and he's my favorite out of the three that I made because he's my best friend. So yeah, I sculpted his bow, and I like his facial expression, even though a lot of people, and like if you're in the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, you might be like, why did you do that? But it's because when I was painting around the eyes to fix up some stuff, I went a little bit too deep and got in the eye, so then I just did that, and it looks pretty cool, so I was like, yeah, I'll leave it. And yeah, I like his eyes. I like the bow that I made for him. I think he looks pretty cute. So that's Bonnie. And this is Artie, my spotter custom, the one I actually like. He's not sealed because I feel like if I seal him, it would ruin him because he just is like so fresh without being sealed. I don't know. His name's Artie, and I love this custom. I think he is so cool. And I thought he was going to turn out terrible, but he actually didn't. And I like the X's in his eyes. I think it's really cute. And I like the colors that I used, even though you can only really tell that I used red and yellow, but there is blue and green. It's red, yellow, blue, and green on there. You can see it on the back. And I love him. I think he's awesome. So yep. All right, my last and my most recent custom I made is Star, my galaxy cat. And I thought she wasn't going to turn out because when I was painting her, it didn't look like a galaxy. And she does look like a galaxy now, I think. And it's so cute. I love her so much. I love her eyes, how they're so bright and orange. Yeah, I just love her so much. And this is the first time I tried this like eye style with like the one color, and I think it's really cute. So I love Star so much. And yeah. So those were all of my LPS customs. I just wanted to thank you guys for 230 subscribers, which is insane because I got 200 like 2 weeks ago. So that means like 30 subscribers in like 2 weeks, and that's like really insane. So yeah, thank you guys so much. That means so much to me. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below which custom was your favorite. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Drop the bass.